What's up, guys? Back here with the relationship series. Sorry about the presentation. I'm kind of tired. Kind of just woke up. Oh. But I haven't been doing the podcast. I know you guys been asking me for more shorter clip videos, so that's why I'm bringing it to you. Now, one thing I wanted to talk about was if your ex broke up with you and you're like, how do I get in contact with you? And here are some indicators to know that you can get back in contact with your ex. If she hasn't blocked you, right? Well, first of all, if she ever blocks you, be patient. I want you to be patient, stay calm, cool, and collected, and be patient. And just know that, because a lot of time girls will block you, but because you don't chase them and try to get in contact with them, they'll be like, oh wow, like he really doesn't care, he's not trying to contact me. And then like most likely she'll change her tune, right? So you got to be patient with that. That's first and foremost. But second, if she has not blocked you, if you're not blocked on any social media, if you still can contact her, you can still text her, all social media is still open, even if she still looks at your story, this is a clear indicator that, you could probably still talk to her, right? You could probably still go out with her. You could probably still communicate with her. Now, when you see these things, these are clear indicators of you being, still being able to contact her. So if all forms of communication are still available and you haven't been blocked, that's a clear indicator that maybe she still wants to get back. It doesn't matter what they say. You gotta understand, females say a lot of things that they don't mean, and they'll say they want a lot of things that they really don't want, and that's one thing you gotta understand. So with that being said, just know that that is the best indicator of her still wanting to communicate with you. Now, you won't always have, I don't always say like contacting her first is not always the best idea. It's not, and I don't recommend it, and it's not something that I approve of, right? Because it's always best for them to let them come to you, especially if they pulled away. Especially if they pulled away. Oh. Because it's a leverage thing. Because you're contacting them, they think that, oh yeah, like I got the power now. He wants me. He knows what's best for him. He knows that like you know that I'm boss and this and that and the third. She thinks she has the power, but you don't want to do that, and you don't want to make that mistake with her, right? Sorry guys, it was a spider. I had to kill it. But so usually, here's a little technique to contact her. Usually if you post something that's provoking, right? Like if you did something that was really messed up, like one of my clients, I told him, well, technically he didn't cheat, but his girlfriend broke up with him because he was dancing with another girl at the bar or flirting or talking to her or something like that. But technically, he didn't really do anything. He didn't cheat. He didn't do anything. He didn't give any indicators that he was cheating or doing something crazy wrong. So, with that being said, you know, he he I made a post for him, and I had him posted, and I said, when somebody and the girlfriend broke up with him, but for this, by the way, and I said, if your girlfriend breaks up with you, if somebody leaves you and breaks up with you for no reason, don't chase them, because if they don't give a fuck, why should you? Now, um, that's a good indicator, and especially if she's always looking at your story. What you want to do is do that, because that'll be something that'll trigger her, for most girls anyway. Because if she broke up with you, she had a reason, right? Whether you know the reason or not, it'll get them emotionally triggered. But a lot of time when girls leave you guys, they already checked out mentally a little while back. So that's why them leaving you really doesn't make sense to you sometime, but mentally they probably checked out a while ago. But that case is a little different. It really doesn't make that much sense. But the one thing to do is to get her to hit you up if she's still looking at your stories. Post something provocative, right? Something that you know would trigger her. It doesn't matter. Just be like, oh, I'll just post it. It doesn't matter if you didn't have a legit reason. Like, I'll just post it and have a reason, right? Or is another good little technique to get into contact with her without actually hitting her up. Now, Snapchat. Whenever you're typing a message on Snapchat, people usually get the notification. So what you do is you go and type a message on Snapchat. She'll get the notification that you're about to text her, but never send it. Never send it. So even if you type it for a minute, erase it, type it, erase it, because she'll keep getting that notification, but never actually send it. So this is like, oh wow, he was gonna say something. Especially if you haven't talked to her for a few days, and she's like, damn, or a few weeks or months, she's like, damn, he was gonna hit me up and say something. So then most likely, if you don't send it, a little while later, or maybe in that moment, she'll hit you up, like, hey, did you send something? No, I didn't. No, I didn't send something. And then she'd be like, oh, because I got a notification. Oh, okay, well, it was an accident, probably. Sorry. Now she's there trying to talk to you, and if she really wants to talk to you, she'll talk to you. So then that's a perfect opportunity for her to hit you up. And to make things even better, when she actually does respond, don't respond right away. Give it a few hours or give it a day or two till you respond. Even if she deletes her message, you go back and say, oh, hey, I saw you had sent me a message. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Even if it's 2 days later, even if she deleted, doesn't matter. You saw it. Trust me, I know you saw it. And be like, hey, yeah, so you sent me a message, even if it's 2 days later. And she'd be like, oh no, it was an accident. Sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry for bothering. And go about your day, right? And just that in itself, that she sees that you have no type of urgency, no need, no care to even talk to her, it's gonna make her want to talk to you. It's gonna build her attraction. So these are some ways, some tricks to get your ex to talk to you. Oh, and one more. So when you haven't talked to your ex for a long time, and it's been maybe a month to like maybe 3 weeks to a month or 2 months or more, one trick to make her think about you and to hit her up is you hit her up and you say, hey, I'm not trying to bother you or anything. I just had a quick question. You want to make it clear that you're not trying to bother her or get back with her or trying to fix things or nothing. You just say, hey, I just had a quick question. Just for future references, and if I'm ever in a new relationship, I just want to make the same mistakes. And you ask her, what was some things that you that attracted me to you? What were some things that you liked about me and our past relationship, right? And our relationship, what attracted to me at the beginning? What are some things that you liked? And with her answering that question, it's going to make her reminisce and get into those emotions and think about the good times that you guys had. And when doing that, she has to think about the good times, and it's going to remind her of the good times, especially when you had some space already, right? Especially when you had some space already and you weren't talking to her, you weren't thinking about her. Well, she probably was thinking about you, probably thinking about her. But when you had space, all the negativity and all the bad stuff is going to erase. But now she's going to start thinking about good stuff, right? And you're making her deliberately think about these good stuff. And not only she has to think about it, she has to voice her opinion on it and tell you the good stuff, right? So now with her focus on all the good stuff, she's just like, oh, wow, she's telling you all the stuff. Now it's going to reminisce. And then you say, well, I just want to know so I don't make those same mistakes with my next girlfriend, And or you could just say, hey, I'm not here to bother you or try to fix things. I just want to ask you this question. So for future references, I don't make this same mistake with my new girlfriend, right? And you want to say new girlfriend, so she doesn't know if you have a girlfriend, or she doesn't know if you're going to get one. She don't know if you have one yet. You just want to fuck with her brain. So she thinks that you moved on. And then once she says what she says, you're like, okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'll stop bothering you now. You could go about your day. And she's probably going to want to talk to you after that. But after that, just leave her alone for a bit. Even if she replies, reply hours later or maybe a day or two later. And then, that'll fuck with her brain, right? And then trust me, she's probably going to be on your page, on your social media. But these are some tricks to get her back, right? And obviously I have clients who I'm still working with. And obviously, you know, we're going to do these tricks if you're watching this video, but don't do them yet because everybody's situation is a little different. So, but if you're on your own and you can't afford coaching, you don't have me in your ear to analyze your exact situation. These are some things that you could possibly do. All right. Relationship series. We're going to keep it going, guys.